E fala pessoal, todo mundo legal? Grande mestre aqui para mais uma live aí no canal. Saiu, voltei, eu não morri. E isso aí, Biel, valeu, mano. Presença, ó, 3 likes já. Muito obrigado a todo mundo assistindo. E vamos para mais uma livezinha nossa de cada dia. Vou começar. Eu ia trazer o God hoje. Só que, falar a verdade, eu dei uma enjoada de God. Enjoei, não tô afim de jogar mais o God, sinceramente. Mas logo ele volta aí, isso daí é completamente normal. Mas é isso aí, vamos iniciar o Hellblade. Eu joguei esse jogo aqui quando ele lançou, mas eu não zerei ele. O jogo lançou em 2017. E é isso. A gente vai lá, a gente vai jogar aqui. Não vou zerar nessa live, obviamente, o jogo é grande. Deve ser grande. E é isso aí, vamos iniciar aqui um novo jogo. E só vamos. Vamos lá, loadzinho básico. Vamos lá, cutscene.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
O áudio desse jogo é uma coisa sensacional, velho.
It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer.
Você aqui, mano. Vamos. Não entendi, Biel. Homem é trouxa, fazer o quê? Muito obrigado a todo mundo assistindo.
Deep into darkness.
Fazer o quê? Homem é assim, mano.
Stories after this one.
Mas eu não vou falar mais não, o pessoal não gosta que fique falando.
Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true.
Não sou eu que tô controlando.
Some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
In hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave you.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place that
Foda,
also
Biel.
hell.
Turn back. Go back.
Deu o que, né, mano? Mulher só sabe brincar, só.
Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Mulher não, né? Menina. Mulher não faz esse tipo de coisa. La Cinematics. Caralho.
And you'll see them. The drowned.
Olha isso.
Slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching?
Ah, pela mesma mina você me quebra aí também, né, velho? Pensei que era por mina diferente, mas se é a mesma mina, velho, na primeira você já devia ter metido a bicuda no meio da bunda já. Mentira, não faça isso que dá processo. Mesma mina, mano. Sai fora, pula fora, cara.
What is she thinking? I can tell you.
Você lembra a parte do barco do God of War? Eu acho que eles se inspiraram nessa parte aí.
Wouldn't you be?
Ou não, né? Esse jogo é de 2017.
You'd think she would get used to
Igual de sair em 2018 não dava tempo.
But the darkness.
Mas é uma parte. Não, e não sou eu que tô controlando. Ó,
Growing stronger.
só controla a câmera.
You might try and ignore it. Turn away. It's always there, just out of sight. Where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Dizer o que, mano? Você virou brinquedo, né? Você.
You might think she's
Mano, você
brave
tem que
to
chegar
go
num
on this journey on
ponto
her own.
em
It's
que
bravery that drives her.
não que você se sinta bem por estar solteiro. E às vezes bate uma bad e tal. Mas você tem que chegar num ponto e falar, cara,
Runs far.
isso enche o saco, sabe? Não é um negócio legal, você... Quer dizer, namorar é um bagulho legal e tal, mas... Fala, mano, você tá ali... Toda hora que a pessoa tem que ficar... Você vai sair, você tem que ficar se justificando e tal. Essas porras assim não é legal, tá ligado? Tá ligado? Não é um bagulho bom. É legal você sair assim de vez em quando e tal. No final de semana, que vocês não se vê muito e tal. Tomar alguma coisa. Mas, meu, às vezes os relacionamentos hoje em dia é um bagulho muito tóxico. Muito tóxico.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Agora sou eu. A internet ruim é foda, velho. Eu corro, Opa.
Look really clearly. Focus, Senua. Focus. Focus and you'll see. What happens if you focus?
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in
Helheim.
gold.
Nós conhecemos Helheim.
The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Niflheim a gente conhece também. Pô, a gente tá ligado. Esse jogo aqui ele tem a pegada assim, mitologia nórdica e tal. Ei, quem jogou o God de novo tá ligado. Eu não consigo correr. Por enquanto, pelo menos não. Corre, mulher. Corre, mulher. Eu não sei como é que corre. Caralho, velho. Você não pega essa tocha, não? Odin, ajuda aqui, velho. Porcaria. Ela só tem uma espada, O que é essa bola aqui atrás? Pegar um basquete? Um vôlei? O áudio desse jogo é uma loucura, velho. Esse cavalo de Troia?
The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you. So he's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Isso aí é a cabeça do maluco? Certo. Ah, prendi onde que corre.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back?
Nossa, é estranho, não é tipo no analógico.
He's already dead.
Tá. É o L1. É L1 ou
Bridge
LT,
to
né?
Helheim.
Muita coisa pra ler.
She forgets too,
Como é que é o nome da ponte?
but she does remember that
Fala lá no God of War, né?
they cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it.
Vamos lá.
Let's see, shall we?
Vamos lá. Tem outro negócio aqui. Ah, esse jogo ele não dá tutorial, não. O jogo joga você no mundo e fala, foda-se.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard.
Eu
Sky
sei.
gods dwell in Asgard.
Asgard.
The gods of earth harvest wind and sea.
Vanaheim.
The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness.
Niflheim é o mundo da névoa.
The dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Mas Niflheim é o reino da névoa. E ele falou que lá Svartalfheim não, Vanaheim, que é o reino lá dos elfos, são um reino dos elfos escuros e dos elfos da luz lá. Eles são os mesmos elfos. Svartalfheim é como os Asgardianos chamam de Daveleiro, que é o reino dos anões. Tá errado isso aí, hein?
Are you scared? You should be scared. Go.
Tá, ó, vamos correr.
So brave. Just drop down. What's not safe? Stop. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
Mano, assistam isso com fones, velho. Sério, é cabuloso.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory. Drew? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar. An old fool. Druth is my truth. Huh?
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Encontrar uma igual. Que isso? Opa. Vamos lá. Eu lembro que esse jogo ele... Opa, não tá pra cá não. Vamos lá. Ah. Na sombra, velho. Na sombra.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe. It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Caminhos do norte.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real.
Cacete.
When we are always here.
Caraca, velho. Cabuloso o jogo, né?
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near.
Opa!
Waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Legal. Vamos lá, mais uma runa.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Hela. Filha do Atreus, né? Pera aí. Vamos lá. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Não, não era pra você ter feito isso, sobe. Não sei o que tem aqui. Ah, a ponte. Vamos lá. Muito obrigado a todo mundo assistindo aí. Vou impressionar a galera. Acho que a galera curte esse jogo aqui. Adoro jogo single player com uma história boa, velho. Meu gênero favorito. Desse jogo aqui eu não zerei ele. Eu até me arrependo disso, porque é um jogaço. Eita. Ah, troféu.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Olha o bicho vindo, moleque.
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Caraca, velho, cabuloso. Meu Deus, é o diabo. Não faço ideia do que eu tô fazendo! Tome. Esse jogo aqui não dá tutorial nenhum, velho. Tem que aprender na marra. Corre. Que diabo é isso? Como é que eu vou derrotar a sombra, velho? Acho que eu morri, hein?
vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
A escuridão... A podridão da escuridão crescerá toda vez que você se a podridão chegar à cabeça de Senua, a missão acaba. E todo o progresso será perdido. Ou seja, se ela apodrecer, a gente perde o jogo. Vai ter que começar tudo de novo, simplesmente isso.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Se eu pegasse o fogo do Surt, quem sabe a gente consiga enfrentar essas criaturas da sombra, porque lembra que o Surt derrota a Hela.
She has to fight two gods first. Two gods? Two gates.
Uma amarela aqui primeiro.
She's going to die. Which one will she challenge first?
Pessoal, fica falando, fundo doente.
The fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Beleza. Vamos encontrar o Surt então.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her.
A movimentação dela é bem realista, né?
The Northmen.
Ó. Tá correndo de lado. Dá o pulinho. Certo. São dois símbolos desse portão. Toma! Vamos lá. Perry. Vem, tiozão. Tome. Tome. Esses são os golpes pesados. Tome, Perry, tiozão. Caralho, o combate desse jogo é gostoso, velho. Muito bom.
I can still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind.
Certo, vamos procurar os
Hear them
símbolos.
too, Senua'S?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now. You can hear the rooms. Find the rooms.
É sério que era isso? Cagada. Ali, ó. Só que vai ser um de 3. Cagada.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Certo, vamos em frente.
When they
Pessoal
first
meio
came to
morto.
my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Os homens do norte. Quem seriam os homens do norte exatamente? Não seriam os cristãos, né? Pronto.
They've surrounded you.
Nossa! Vai! Quem vai ser o playboy que vai morrer?
Hurt, there's blood. Get up quick.
Ah, bosta. Dá nada, dá nada, dá nada. Morri de bobeira. Eu morri porque eu tomei esse golpe aqui logo de cara.
It's nearly over. Finish it. She's going to lose.
Vai. Toma. Toma. Venha. Lembra o movimento do... Movimento de giro, lembra do Devil May Cry, DMC Devil May Cry.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to soot.
Fogo tem aqui. Que é isso? Corre, menina, corre.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Lembra que Hell causava alucinações? Uma parte de Hell que causava alucinações, acho que ela tá exatamente nessa parte. Vamos ver isso daqui.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Kratos consegue. Só que Kratos não é exatamente uma pessoa. É um deus. Tem outro portão aqui.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Certo. Aparentemente nosso caminho é por aqui. Vozinha maldita, cara. Aqui ela não sobe. Também nem eu conseguiria subir ali. Negócio alto do cacete. Ah, tem outra runa aqui.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Cravarei minha espada em Asgard. O surto do Thor Ragnarok é sensacional, velho. Olha, pelo jeito não é aqui não. Quer dizer, o caminho é pra cá, mas a gente precisa achar o fogo. Vamos subir aqui e ver o que tem ali no final daquela ponte. Lugar. O lugar que a gente tem que ir ali. Vamos dar uma olhada. De novo aqui embaixo. Dá uma agonia ver ela dando esse espacinho curto, velho. Vamos ver. Não deu pra ter deixado passar alguma coisa. Vamos ver aqui. Eu não lembro de ter vindo aqui não.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Vamos lá. The grass of the valley is starting to die. Vai. Fica presa não, feliz. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Vai, quebra esse negócio.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Vamos lá, né? Não ficar rezando pra Odin aí, rezar pro Cleitão. Mentira, o Cleitão tá cagando também. Mais runa, cara. Vamos ver aqui. Opa, tem uma escada aqui, vamos subir aqui. Ver o que tem. O jogo aparentemente não tem nada de colecionável. Vamos lá. Vou pegar as runas.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, Even gods you worship can die with you.
Certo. Opa. O que é isso daqui?
You'll find it.
Certo. Tá vendo esses cochichos? Eu acho que tá vindo daqui de dentro. The grass of the valley is starting to die, and while the darkness will police a cry. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man, oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Oh, please understand. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Abre a porta. Mais fogo, velho. Deixa eu só lembrar a rota, né? Não tem como saber a rota. Que o negócio vai estar tudo pegando fogo. Então vamos, velho. Diabo é isso? Vamos, vamos. Quase. Cara, povo perturbado, velho. Toma. Toma. Venha. Toma. Toma. Bora, bora, bora.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Beleza. embora. Um sino vindo da... Ah, essa porcaria aqui. Vamos lá no portão. Tem símbolos ali. Tem um P. Eita!
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Eita. Beleza. Ah, ela não desce rápido. Até porque ninguém desce do jeito que desce em GTA na vida real, né? Vamos dar mais uma vasculhada por aqui. Opa. Beleza, só falta mais um símbolo, hein? Será que tá aqui dentro? Opa, tem um negócio aqui.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun,
Find here.
and the gods will fight in vain
Shit is
against their
dead.
enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
O Odin é um bundão. Logo logo a gente dá uma surra naquele palhaço. Opa. Não é aqui não? Cada vez ficando mais forte. Ela não sobe. Onde é isso? Ah. O Diego tá viajando. Tá aberto.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of certain and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Oh. Oh.
Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop you! Run, Senua! Run! 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 Through the fire!
Vai.
She's dying.
Eu fiz o que o jogo pediu, não vou morrer não!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Imaginei. Não.
Take his mark, and I will achieve you from the
Espada flamejante.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Nossa! Fudido. Eu apertei pra esquivar, jogo. Eu apertei pra esquivar. Vem, bonzão. O que eu fiz? Meu Deus. Vai!
There must be a way to see past it. It's an illusion.
Meu Deus. Vai! Vai! Mano, que louco, velho. Vai! Nossa!
Every battle won, a greater battle takes its place.
Nossa, a cadeira me dá muita dor no ombro, velho.
Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. Your truth.
Mano, vou desabilitar as conquistas, velho. Pelo amor de Deus. Vambora.
Truth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds, to my world. Senua'S saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Meu Deus, velho. Ah. Vamos lá, a gente tem que voltar pro portão. Porque lembra que são duas portas? É a amarela e a vermelha. A gente entrou na amarela. Agora a gente vai pra vermelha.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. An illusion of self is shattered. You simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Certo. Vem!
Take him down! Take him down! Don't let them get behind you! Don't let them surround
Toma! Well, siege. Que isso? Vai! Vai! Que isso?
She can't get through. Why not? Go to the gate. She can't. Why?
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only passed.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Sem ela. Vamos lá. Valravan. Possível deus para aparecer aí no próximo God of War, hein? Se ele for um deus da mitologia mesmo. Templo arruinado. Acho que a gente podia ver uns lugares mais com gelo e tal, porque é Helheim, né? Tá em Hell ou Paz? Acho que a gente tá em Hell, né? A gente tem aquela marca ali. A gente vai chegar em Hell, não lembro mais.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it down. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Meu Deus, que comemoração é essa? Que diabo é isso? Raven.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Encontrar outro caminho. Aqui a gente vai voltar. Vamos ver aqui pra cima.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Essa esquizofrenia é foda, essas vozinha de fundo, velho.
Anyone never could close her eyes, however hard she tried, begged.
Vamos em frente. Vai ter batalha aqui, né?
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Imaginei. Vem peitar, tio. Essa espadinha aí de vagabundo. Toma. Você é grande, mas não é dois. Eu sou pequeno, mas não sou metade. Toma!
Let them surround you. You finished it.
Toma! Tome! Vai. Tome. Vai. Vai. Se tivesse um arco, velho, ajudaria.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Que diabo é isso?
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different now.
Não entendi. Alinha os corvos? Ah. Subir ela não sobe.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Eu acho que eu preciso subir lá em cima. Só que não tem nenhum caminho, velho. Ó, tá vendo que tem uma pontezinha ali em cima? Vamos lá, vamos procurar o caminho. Povo porco. Para casa quando é para receber uma visita, pô. Que porra é essa? Ah, tem um portal aqui. Certo.
Something's shifting. Something's happened. Something huge shifted. Can you feel it?
Beleza.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different.
Por que ela não foi tipo para Alfheim e tal, né? Lá conhecer os elfos.
He's watching.
Lá pra Nidavellir conhecer os anões. Não, vamos pra Hell.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. Don't open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Tipo, Valravan é um belo de um pau novo.
What does it mean? Mind your ravens.
E, obviamente não é desse lado, né?
Can't you see what she wants?
Line up the ravens.
Que é isso, Deus?
I hear something.
If you hear the song about Raven, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Meu Deus do céu, velho. Fechado. Óbvio que tá. Tá com dor de barriga, caralho? Ashnas Impatu. Ashna Trakatul. Ashnas tu Impatu.
Where is he? It's not your fault.
Ashna. Você se curvará ao Senhor brilhante. Pera, jogo errado. Ai, ai.
Is she lost?
Beleza.
First time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries,
Ah, vamos abrir aqui.
rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person.
Não passa, não passa pelo portão.
Some,
Ah.
like Truth, become guilds in search of penance.
Se que ela sair, o portão é fechado de novo.
To purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Vamos subir. Estúpido é você, ô ignorante.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Raven tricking her. Raven. How can she get up? Wait, it's him.
Vocês viram que liberou a ponte ali, né?
Magic draws her closer. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not.
Ô caralho, cala a boca.
It's an illusion.
E Biel. Seja como o elfo ou o homem, ainda és o mesmo Celebrimbor. Ah, que dor no ombro do cacete, velho. Não para com isso, velho. Isso por causa de mulher, mano. 2 dias passa, filho. 2 dias passa. Fazer o que? É uma bosta, né, mano?
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods. Creature.
Passou a mão no peitinho, pelo menos? Passou a mão, tá valendo.
If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A
Vambora.
reminder that just because you cannot see the threat
Pera aí, deixa eu ver a altura do portão.
doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Como a gente tá em Hell, tipo, se a gente conseguir escalar ali, a gente ia cair. Porque é assim que funcionam as coisas. Eu apertei a defesa, hein? Eu apertei a Já apertei a defesa do jogo. Vai! Killer of giants, threaten us all. Lords of madness, stepping so tall. Marches of progress, doesn't stop in the war. The killer of giants, killer of giants, killer of giants. Threaten us all, Lords of madness, stepping so tall, marches of progress, don't stop in the war. Então, mano, tá valendo já. Se tivesse insistido, não tivesse conseguido nada, aí sim você podia estar chorando. Você viu que o cenário bugou, né? Vai! Vamos ver. The Man of North, quer ver? Ah.
A being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife.
É o tataravô, o avô do Thor. Agora ele tá falando, esse é o avô do Thor. E o pai.
And the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of
Oh,
the
no.
gods, the All Father.
Bor, eu sei que é o pai do Odin. Aquele outro lá que ele deve ter falado. Aí, bosta, volta aí. Tô errando também, sei lá. Vamos questionar o jogo, né? Yes.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return.
Uma fortaleza abandonada.
Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers.
Se apaixonou, velho. Você se ferrou
Exile
muito.
makes sense when you realize.
Fez bosta, velho.
That you were never really home in the first place.
Fazer o que? Acontece com as melhores. Ah, que dor na porcaria do ombro, mano. Essa cadeira é muito horrível, velho. Eu fui ver o preço daquelas cadeiras, aquelas confortáveis e tal, que o pessoal geralmente usa pra ficar jogando horas e horas. 856 conto aqui na minha cidade.
The song. Valravan's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. It's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic.
Pera aí.
This reminds me of something. The forest. Where? Which forest?
Eu gosto de ficar verificando.
She went to the wilds a long time. She wanted
Aqui tá fechado, né?
darkness. She thought she could beat her. Did she beat the darkness?
Caralho, ô vozinha irritante, mano. Vai, impulso daí.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came
Impossível. Vamos lá. Muito obrigado a todo mundo assistindo aí.
her curse. She thought her curse would spread to him.
Vamos lá.
She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died. She thought the
Vou
curse
mostrar a escuridão pra você, sua piranha. Você ficar falando na minha orelha de novo. Tinha um álbum, tem um álbum, né? Do Black Sabbath, chama Sabotage. E no lugar que eu trabalhava, uma vez o pessoal falou: ah, vamos deixar a nossa marca aqui e tal. Eu falo, beleza. Daí vocês escolhem e picha na parede aí que vocês querem. Vocês querem deixar. Daí eu escrevi Sabotage. Só que era pra esse álbum do Black Sabbath. Esse nem é um dos mais conhecidos do Black Sabbath, mas eu gosto pra caralho daquele álbum. E eu escrevi, o pessoal, nossa, você curte e tal. Falando, não, mano, não é isso daí que você tá pensando, tá ligado? É do álbum do Black Sabbath. Tem esse nome.
Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Fazer o que, né? Mulher é fogo. Esse é aquele bagulho, mano. Tem mais mulher no mundo do que homem. Então. Vai subir aqui? Subir, né? Descer. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Abrir o portão aqui, velho. Tô ficando doido já. Aqui a gente já veio, não tem nada. Conheço as dessas. Fazer o que, né? Mano, é um bagulho doido. É que quando você menos espera acontece, tá ligado? Era a dica aí, velho. Muita doideira, velho. Cara, eu vim daqui, não faço mais ideia do que tá acontecendo. Killer of Giants, threaten us all, Lords of Madness, stepping so tall. Ah, pera aí. Acho que eu tenho que passar pelo portal. Ali em cima vai estar destruído, mas ali embaixo, ali em cima vai estar constituído, mas ali embaixo vai estar destruído. Por isso que eu abri aquela outra ponte. Vamos lá. É isso mesmo. Então, velho, já era. Não fique se lamentando. Tem que entender que mulher é que nem mágica, é tudo lindo, é tudo maravilhoso, mas ali não passa de um truque, entendeu? Tudo muito bonito, muito maravilhoso, mas é tudo um truque.
The ravens. They've gone. No.
Half of them have gone.
They've gone.
Some are still there. But where? Some are still there.
No, the ravens helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick. Quiet. I can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world.
Tá
She was
enxergando
given
não,
into
velho.
the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on. And kill.
Mano, eu não tô entendendo que tá reconstituindo aqui, cara. Eu não tô notando a diferença. Stana. A voz do cara tá vindo de lá. Vamos lá, que tem outra ponte aqui. Cacete. Cuidado aí, mulher. Já nem é o Chris pra agarrar na bordinha, não. Acho que o pessoal que tem um probleminha de vista deve passar um pouco mal. Tá. Vamos falar subir aqui. Rama. Sobe. Yes, my son.
The ravens. No. There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have we gone? She didn't want us to.
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
The gate is open. Open. She did it.
Ué,
There is
não
no such
entendi,
thing as
velho.
victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her.
The darkness.
Yet, it will gnaw at her,
Ah,
biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest
muita dor no ombro, velho.
will it strike to kill.
Impressionante.
Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
O fogo e esse negócio é um negócio psicodélico, velho. Pelo amor de Deus. Ah, abre essa porta logo. Cara de cenário de luta, né? Oh! Desce daí! Desce daí! Desça daí, seu corno! Desça daí! Desça daí, chifrudo! Você ganhou foi Gaia, não foi asa.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Desça daí, seu corno, desça daí.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan.
Ah,
The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed.
ele tá falando durante
He
o
escaped
diálogo.
with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the
Lembra o
flames,
filme do Indiana Jones.
a new man stepped forward. And Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now.
Lembra no filme do Indiana Jones lá que
And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish he could have seen my home before these dark times.
Vamos lá, a gente tem que desbloquear o caminho ali. Imagino que a gente tem que passar aqui de volta. Não, não é o tempo da caveira perdida, é o que ele vai em busca do Santo Grau lá. Aquele lá que ele vai em busca do Santo Grau.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
É, apertei a defesa aqui. Ah, que dor no ombro.
Are you too?
Uhum.
Where are we?
Eu não sei. Eu não sei.
I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does.
Tá estuprando ela?
Come the darkness. Make sense of it. And once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom.
O joguinho de menor na live, faz isso não.
Drowning in mind and fear,
Ou ele tá bicando ela.
deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Corre! Toma, playboy! Errou! Ha. Vai! Vai! Nossa!
Find a good position.
Vai!
It's nearly over. Finish.
Errou! Eu amo combate esse jogo, velho. Ele só não é melhor do que o novo God of War. Desça daí, seu corno, desça daí. Tome.
They're winning.
Eu desviei, jogo. Vai. Toma! Ai!
Behind you. Can't do it.
Sou Jedi, fi. Mano, colocar um mod aqui do sabre do Star Wars aqui ia ficar bacana pra caralho, velho. Zum, zum, zum. Vem.
Finish this. Now. Focus. Now. Focus.
Vai.
Ignore the pain. Focus. Focus.
Vai.
Quickly get up.
The mirror. Focus it.
Focus now.
Toma. Morreu.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory, bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights and nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming.
O YouTube deu um buffer na live. Por isso que deu esse loadzinho aí. Ficou carregando aí. Pra mim deu também. É só da F5. E essas travadinhas eu não sei o que é. Foi do jogo.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
Ei, YouTube. Vambora.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother. Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
É mãe, né, velho? Vamos lá. Agora a gente consegue abrir os portões. Não foi tão difícil isso daqui. Foi bem fácil, mais fácil que o do surf. Thor tá puto.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate.
Don't, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't.
She's done it.
Darkness.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross into
The
hell.
dead may cross.
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
A voz desse maluco é terrível, cara. Ela dá um negócio. Pelo amor de Deus, cara.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Acha que eu sou trouxa, é?
You can do this. Take it. Go again.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Surprise! Behind you! Behind you!
Toma. Toma. Tava tentando levantar ele. Caralho, começou uma música de rock? Lembra bastante. Música da hora. Dandarandarandandara. Dá pra você passar aí, né?
You open into darkness brings another change.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it. That's it. Defend yourself. Stop that.
Toma.
Behind you.
Opa! Toma. Deixa eu sair daqui, dá licença, dá licença. Ah, tome! Vem pro meio.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Errou! Tá atirando? Ih, 3 unas.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Vamos ver agora.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, You may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd. And his challenge.
Eu fiz isso sem querer, tá? Antes que me perguntem, vamos subir aqui. Ó, aqueles ia ali dá, hein? Sobe. Bom, vamos descendo. Aqui tem outro diálogo. Quer ver? Os homens do norte de novo.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Metade morta, metade viva. O rosto dela. Metade carne podre, metade carne normal. Aqui já tá cobrando um Z, ali embaixo tá cobrando um X. Beleza. Uma a menos. Tá me gerando meia hora ali já. Vamos lá. Abre aí. Madeira podre, o pessoal empalado aqui. encontre ela pela primeira vez na ponte. O jogo, o troféu já dá spoiler.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
Lute comigo, igual uma mulher lutaria.
Doing. You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Quebrou a espada? Ah, era um bebezão. Ah.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question?
Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening?
Vamos lá. Nossa, a escuridão já tá aqui no braço já, ó. Aqui. É, agora lascou, porque a gente não tem espada, ou seja, se os bichos vierem, a gente só corre. Ela tá meio capenga, velho. Tem dois caminhos.
There it is. Your imagination. It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you.
Coisinha maldita.
See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Calma. Vamos lá, devagarzinho, um passo de cada vez.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's inbound made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Tô tentando procurar por aqueles totem lá, mas acho que não tem mais nenhum aqui. Nessa área.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you.
É um cemitério de navio.
You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. That's the truth.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Soul play under the shade of a tree. She remembers.
Boa noite, Matheus Bruno. Bem-vindo à live, mano.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing.
Como é que você tá, meu
The
querido?
world danced with him. The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Vamos lá. Essa ponte. Que diabo é isso? Tá vendo aquela... Red Dead é foda, velho. E eu fiquei mó tempão assim também, mano. Aquele jogo lá mexe, velho. Mexe com sentimentos. Na hora que acontece você fica... Não. Não. Você fica assim, velho. Você não acredita, velho. O jogo é foda, velho. Tem um caminhozinho aqui. Depois que muda lá, depois passa aquela parte lá que muda, mano, você nem quer jogar de novo, tá ligado? Você não quer jogar. Não dá vontade nenhuma. Eu, pelo menos, eu perdi completamente a vontade depois que aconteceu aquilo lá. Eu não vou falar mesmo, depois que o Arthur morre lá, não dá vontade de jogar nenhuma. Nem um pouco. Você joga com aquele sentimento ruim.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Don't you afraid? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world in bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Até agora não mostrou a cara do maluco.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua'S daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Hell e seus mistérios, né?
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Beleza. Eu lembro que eu parei nessa parte aqui quando eu comecei a jogar. Então eu não lembro de mais nada. Vamos lá. Vou subir aqui. Mas tem uma hora que não dá ruim.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Vamos lá. Se é uma espada que pode matar deuses, a gente pode matar ela. Talvez.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Já tem as espadas assim no novo God, né?
Where is she?
It feels wrong.
Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspired to hide death, because we have no answer for it.
Legal o jogo, a maneira que o jogo deu de carregar.
Friends or loved ones.
O jogo salvou.
Then comes the reckoning.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it.
Não é o que eu faria também.
You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Certo, acender uma tocha aqui.
There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there.
Cacete, tá fechado.
This is your mission. Find him. To use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Ela não larga essa tocha. Aqui é a saída, não quero sair. Fechado. Fechado. Obviamente não é por aqui. Vou voltar então. Vamos dar a volta aqui. Ela não corre agora que ela tá com essa tocha maldita na mão. Ah, jogo. Essas magia negra aí. Acendi a tocha ali.
I'll find him.
What's that? Was that voices? Isn't that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Vamos ver.
Where is he? He sounds like he's
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Certo, eu venho dali. Então é pra cá.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you. I can hear him.
Vai.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Where can you go? Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Tá vendo aqui?
Through your fingers. It's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Pera aí. Tá vindo desse lado. Tem que ficar prestando atenção.
Don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do.
Tá vindo desse lado aqui agora. Aqui tá fechado. Vamos pra cá. Tá vindo da direita.
What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound...
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Is it a secret room? Boss, how do you get in there? How does she get in there? Maybe you can't. There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there?
Tá vindo daqui.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That voice. It's not Dillian.
Claro que não é. Que diabo é isso?
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
É isso aí.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
Para outro.
There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. You're getting there. Can you do another one? It's too much.
O medo dela era o pai, né?
She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Consigo imaginar quem tem medo do próprio pai, tá ligado? Esse negócio horrível, cara. Vamos lá pro segundo. Olha.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur.
Baldur.
The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Deixa eu trocar aqui. Isso aí. Ah, isso aí.
What is it? What does it see? Be careful, it's not safe. Trust us. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Aqui tá fechado, não vou nem tentar abrir.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear.
He loves you. Dillian.
Beleza, a gente abriu já as duas vias.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. She can't.
Sobe na casa.
She will.
Vamos lá pegar essa runa aqui. Onde ela está? Ah. Talvez a runa nem esteja nesse mundo aqui. Vamos dar a volta ali pela ponte, daí qualquer coisa a gente já muda de mundo e tal. É, mas eu acho que não tá aqui não. Então eu vou voltar. Ter certeza, né? Porque vai que tá aqui, a gente volta lá e fica procurando com o idiota.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one.
Eu sei que ele tá no outro, caralho. Eu preciso abrir a porta.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse. He loved her so much.
Opa.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Foi o Fisco que matou o Baldur. Eu não saí desse mundo.
You broke him. You killed him. I couldn't see the darkness within you.
The curse grows.
Peraí.
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
O negócio tá por aqui, cara. Posso abrir aqui e voltar pro mundo. Isso. Agora dá. Que ali provavelmente já vai estar arrebentado. E daí eu já consigo pegar a visão.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure darkness.
É isso mesmo. Meus planos foram por água abaixo.
You kill the things that are most precious to you. Deserve this. Do you
Que
know
sacanagem, jogo.
you're still alive and Dillian's dead? Doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Ah, que ridículo.
Do you remember what it was to touch it?
Oh, meu Deus.
Do you think she remembers him?
Eu pensei que era uma escada.
Dillian saved her. You owe your life to Dillian. You owe everything to him.
Tá vendo? Aqui, ó. É o F ao contrário, só que eu tenho que subir lá em cima.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. He saved you. He saved you. It's you. You owe him. His love keeps you strong. Do you remember the way he touched you?
Ah, jogo. Ah, cansei, velho.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
Última vez.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do. He's the reason she's alive at all.
Ai, jogo, que sacanagem, velho. O negócio não inverte essa porcaria.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Cara, eu tô perdido. Bom, pessoal, eu acho que é isso, né? Deu 3 horas já de live, eu tô cansado já. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que assistiu. Vejo vocês na próxima live, gente. Valeu e falou!